welcome to the Geico Nr2003 AI series, as we are getting going from North Wilkesboro. Last time we came here, it was the last race before the playoffs. I'll be sharing the screen up in a second. I'm gonna get this up quickly. I do want to test something quickly before we get this one going. Nope. Okay. Anyway, we're about to get going in a second, as we have everything set up. What I meant to do. Not what I meant to show. Okay. I'm honestly not worried about frames until later. Like, until the lag's so bad. Which it most likely hopefully will not happen. It doesn't look like it's gonna lag. We are green from North Wilkesboro. As we come through 1 and 2. The 39 gonna get shoved up the racetrack. Here comes Paul Paracone. And oh, we're already wrecking. We may redo that. As, yeah, that was somewhat weird. I don't like having wrecks right on the first lap. I don't like having at least a little bit of a run going, but it depends. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna redo that because that's not how we want to start races. Oh yeah, I have to send stream links quickly. Give me the minute here quickly. Give me a minute and I'll be getting everything going. A little bit of a... Yeah. Okay, we have some money. Okay. I'm gonna screen share quickly. I have to restart the race because the AI went stupid mode.
Rip.
Hopefully it works this time, and we're green. Perfectly timed there. Anyway, heading down to turn number 1. Glenn is gonna lead them out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. And oh my! Hopefully no caution here. We're gonna keep it green as Glenn gets sideways.
Over last season, the 42 won.
And wrecking again in the back.
I think we're gonna keep it green. I don't know if we're gonna call a caution for that.
We're keeping it green.
42 continuing to lead the 18, running in second now. 2 wide for second off the corner. 48 almost makes contact with the 18. Pretty interesting here. You can just see how loose their cars are set up. A very interesting fact about this racetrack is turns 3 and 4 is up on a hill. Oh man!
Something
and the 42 wins the race back to the line. What happened to the 24?
It looks like he got hooked. Oh, the 84 of Green Mine.
Wow. Wait, let's go back. Did they make contact earlier?
Looks like it. As they have fallen way far behind from this field. No.
Right there. Could that have been it? When did the 84 think the 24 came down there? Oh, and then came up. Was the 84 upset with the 24 for blocking?
Well, they had to avoid the wreck, so that's interesting. Or did the 84 just slide up the track on the exit?
I don't know. To me, this looked intentional.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Intentional right there.
That's intentional.
As I'm gonna have to refute this after that.
That looks intentional to me, but I could be wrong.
It did too, also.
3 wide per second. I think that 18 got that.
And that is true. Jonah gets second as they cross the line.
Remember, the 42 was really fast here last year. You know who else was fast? Last year's champion, the number 17.
Oh, he is pretty far back after getting involved in something. I don't remember what. Like, he got hooked early on, I'm pretty sure, or he may have just fallen to the back of the field. But he is right near the back.
Do we have new drivers in this season?
Yes.
Okay.
Riz in the 41 and Josh in the 8.
All right.
Are the two new drivers. As we do have the caution, right now, the pace car should be coming in, like, I'm pretty sure next time by. Is what it looks like. As I think everybody's caught up with the pace car. Yes, they are. Interesting.
So what I was saying earlier is that the very interesting fact about this racetrack is the fact that turn 3 and 4 is actually up on a hill, and turn 1 and 2 is at the bottom of the hill. So they drive, the corners are they're so different from each other. You can't really drive the corners the same way. It's very similar to Darlington in that aspect.
Yeah. 1 and 2 is way longer than 3 and 4 at Darlington.
Yeah,
Well,
in this it's just the
elevation.
1 and 2 has some banking to it. There's a little banking in 1 and 2, and 3 and 4 you can see it's pretty much flat in 3 and 4. So it's a very difficult track to drive.
As we are going through this time.
It's a very difficult track to master.
With 100 laps here, hopefully we could get this done before 3:30.
Yep, it should be.
If not, then I'll probably figure stuff out.
It's fine.
We can postpone that a couple minutes?
Yeah, I can move it. Yeah.
Okay.
So the lights on the pace car are off this time.
Right now it looks like...
Let's do a rundown of your top 5. Leading is currently going to be the 42.
And Jonah in second.
Then running in second is going to be the 18.
Daniel in the 88 this season.
Interesting.
And green flag.
Then the 9. Oh, we're back green.
They're 1 and 2. And it looks like the 18 going to shove the 42 up the racetrack. Here comes the 88.
Ooh, almost contact between the 88 and the 18.
And
there.
look at
The 18
Seth.
will send it into the corner. Can the 42 hold him off? No,
4
he cannot.
wide, almost.
Almost contact in the 44.
One of your final 4 contenders last season into the inside wall.
It's a hard hit into the inside wall.
And the pace
Really
car
just
is going to come out
destroyed
as
that
we have a
car.
caution. Coming back to the line. And wrecking again the 88 around.
Does he get damage from that? Yes.
That is interesting how this one happened.
I think this was just aggression out of the 25.
Mm-hmm. Is what it looks like. Oh, the 20 shoved the 25 up the racetrack.
And I just think the 42 just wanted to get around him. You know, the 42 didn't want to get caught up. He gave him a little bump to turn him around.
Or he may have had nowhere to go and just got into him there. Almost the type of wreck we saw the 42 get involved in the round of 8, I'm pretty sure, at Richmond in both of those races. The 88 gets turned, just like how the 42 did, and into turn 3. And this may be the end of the 88's hopes for this race.
Yeah, really, it is. Getting damage at Wilkesboro, not necessarily a death sentence, but can very well take
Ruined.
away that win potential.
And let's see what happens
Man,
to the 44.
The 8 got around that wreck so well.
Well, the 44 here gets hooked by the 39 of Glenn Townsend. And he just hits the wall hard. Not as hard as some wrecks that we saw this season already, but pretty hard.
Yeah. I want to go see that crash with the 88, but on board with the 8. We'll see how that would look.
I will do that. I'm going to go cockpit cam for this one.
Yeah. Because I think he got around it just barely.
Yeah.
Yeah, very impressive there from the 8.
This race has proven to be interesting already. And Riz leads, I think.
Wow. That's something else.
We never usually see
SHR guys 1-2 right now. Pretty cool.
And we
Hendrick guy sitting 3-4.
Then a Gibbs boy in 5th.
And another Hendrick car in the 48.
Then Chip Ganassi.
Yeah. And then another Gibbs car.
Richard Childress.
The RCR car. And then the other Hendrick car. Yeah. Ralph Fenway. Then the Seed car.
Then there's Stuart Hawes.
Another Hendrick. And yeah.
As I think we're coming to the green.
Yeah, lights are off on the pace car. So this should be interesting. No, if I'm not mistaken, I think that 41 has some front end damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he does. 41 have any damage on the front? Yeah, he does.
His hood is somewhat poking up.
All right. So now he has front end damage. You know how easily front end damage can equate to engine damage.
Mm-hmm.
So will the 41 be underpowered here into 1?
Or will his teammate let him stay in front for a bit to keep him with the clean air and not let that engine have problems? Grid flag back in the air. Lap 16 on the restart. And Riz is going to slide up and let the 14 by most likely, but the 5 is not going to let him around. And
oh! Hard hit for the 14.
And that may be it.
Man. What a hit.
That was definitely intentional.
The caution is out.
That was definitely
we say green.
That is weird. But
what
that
a
was
hit.
definitely
I don't
intentional.
think the 5 was happy.
Definitely intentional. If he could have...
Oh my God. What a hit.
That was a hard hit.
That really was. Well, let's go back and see who's leading.
I will. In a second. But holy...
Man, and then that second hit into the pit wall was bad as well.
Oh! That's what killed them right there.
Yeah.
And
oh! Another crash!
What happened here? Oh, Riz!
I don't know what... I don't think we're gonna see a caution from this.
I think this one will be, though.
Okay, so that was the crash.
Yeah.
And then let's go see what happens to the 41 here.
It's a whole lap later. But what happened? Why is way too much stuff happening? To where it's hard to even commentate now. And look at the 42.
42 sent it. And all right, 42 moves himself up into the third. Let's see what happened. Oh, the 9. Is it the 9?
Oh, the 41 was coming in.
No, he just ducks to pit road.
And
and then the 39 and the 25. What happened there?
This is just being in the wrong place, wrong time, and
3 wide with Josh, and he can't do anything.
And
he gets out of it, but they crash into the guys on pit road.
Your leader is basically done.
And I don't think we're going to call a caution for that.
No, we're not.
We don't. And the leader is the 9.
Trying to find him.
He's right here in this pack. Can the 42 move up into second? He's going to send it. Oh, man, that's going to be a great battle back there. And he
John
does
versus
not clear
Paul.
the 18.
And
There's still
Paul
a little
clears.
bit of a... No, he clears him into 1, but the 18 is going to shoot right back. Here comes the 48 as well.
Whoa!
Contact, 3 wide.
This is going to get interesting.
They save it. The 48 and the 18 going to send it. Contact has been made. More contact.
We're going to wreck. We're going to wreck, guaranteed.
Oh, man, I don't know if that 42 is going to be too happy. That 18's been moving him around a lot. Here comes the 4 trying to battle with the 42 now as well.
The 44 is good on short tracks, as we saw at Lucas Oil. And he's done.
Fair point, but he does have damage.
The 44 is done, and the 9 car has... Right, and also it is one of the people who beat the 44 during the regular season. And the 4 is going to go around. That is Nolan. Problems.
Okay, minimal. Oh, no.
There's the caution. Daniel is done.
Huge accident.
Daniel just plowed into him.
Just didn't left.
That was stupid. For one. Half these tracks are like intentional already. But this is over the top intentional. Or did he just have nowhere to go and he couldn't react to Nolan in time?
Yeah, he had nowhere to go because you see how Nolan comes down the track right there?
And he couldn't react in time.
Yeah, he thought he was going to stay up there.
So that one was not exactly intentional there. But you could also say it was. And looks like many people are pitting now. And now Riz is coming in after getting involved in that wreck on pit road. Right now it looks like the 25s may take the race lead from this.
No, I believe he's a lap down.
Or the 9 car. Yeah, the 9 car is going to lead them. It's going to lead. And yes, I think he is. A lap down. Check in. He's 2 laps down.
Yeah.
The 9 car, the 48, the 42, the 20, the 17, and the 18. And it looks like many of these drivers are basically done. And you don't even know where we don't even know where the 84 is. Well, he's still on the lead lap, but you see how much damage he has. So this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, Nathan Pank finished second here last year.
And barely squeezed into the playoffs. Same with the 42, who was in a must-win situation to get in. And he came to the situation and won at North Wilkesboro last year.
Did get eliminated in the chase, though. So,
well, the 17 made it all the way and won the championship.
Yeah.
And many of these drivers have damage. So that's going to play an effect here.
Yeah, it's really who has damage and who doesn't, because the drivers that don't are going to be the ones that are going to win this. Unless
they all get in a wreck or something. Then the people with damage may have a decent shot, like the 8 of Josh. The 84 of Green Mine.
Yeah,
Race.
a little bit of rear end probably won't end your day, but okay, so lap cars going to the inside.
And 7's
what is the 9 doing?
That's interesting. That was weird.
I think what happened there was I think the 9 got the message from his crew chief saying lappers are going to pull the inside, and I think he heard that he was going to have to go to the inside, but he doesn't. So I think he just misheard his crew chief there. Not sure.
But he is leading, so that's interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened.
Anyway, we're going to go green. As we're coming to that line, the restart line, green flag is back in the air. Through turns 1 and 2.
Remember the common theme last year that the slow cars would wreck the faster cars, and I think that's about to happen.
I know!
Yes, it is.
And James Andrus just took the race lead. And Super just unlapped himself. And look at Jonah.
Oh, contact!
Oh,
Lots
God.
of contact.
Greenline has to duck out of the way to not get involved in that. Helicopter came throughout this field, and you could see Jonah has taken the race lead. And here comes Zero. He made contact with at Indy last season, and
here comes the 48 back to the inside for the lead.
And the 25 got ducked onto pit road. No, the 25 I think was stuck into pit road.
Rear.
Nope,
no, we're good. He
ducked into pit road. But what is this racing that we're seeing? We went 5-1 on the front straightaway.
Up front as the 17 passes the 42.
And Nathan's going to go for the race lead soon. As he's going to take third.
And
no,
the leader!
Oh my God!
Into the 17 up in the air!
He's upside down!
Turn 1! Lots of damage on the 48!
Holy! Going back to the line, I think Hero's gonna get it back. Yes, he will. Holy! The 48 horrific crash.
Lots of damage to the 17.
You can see he goes upside down and barrel roll. What happened?
Lots of damage to the 18.
Oh, he got into a lap car and he gets sideways. And comes back up the track into Nathan and Jonah. And Paul barely avoids that.
Did the 42 get any damage?
No, I don't think he did.
That's impressive. I think that hands him the win right there. But
because like half the field has damage now. Over half the field.
Wow. What a crash. I think that's going to end the 17's day.
Yeah, that's ending it. I can tell you that now. He was on pit road right after that. On board with James as he goes spinning.
It was one of those weight shift flips.
Mm-hmm.
Those are no fun.
That got me dizzy just watching that. But that is just scary to think. Going flipping on a short track like this.
Yeah, good thing they have installed safer barriers here because that was a hard hit. And what happened to the 9 up there?
9. By the way, this is anybody, so I know. I'm Vlogs and Gaming. And Jonah just turned him. Jonah turned him.
Was that just Jonah getting loose from the? Yeah, look what happens here.
Yeah, he got
the 48
sideways.
Gets on him, and I think he got loose.
And that was definitely pretty much weird for a wreck.
I don't think that was intentional, but I don't know.
And I don't know. We're going green this time, I think. Nope, we're not. But
can the? Oh, look at the. Does the 20 have roof damage, or is that me?
I think there is roof damage on that car.
Can we zoom in on the 20?
There is.
Can you go chase cam? Because it glitches sometimes. Can you just go to chase cam real quick? Because if it isn't... Yeah, no, okay. Just a glitch.
Okay. But I think we should be going green soon.
Pace car lights should be off this time.
Almost no drivers with a shot anymore. Like 6 drivers on the lead lap still. And we're not even halfway into this. Not even halfway.
Is anyone going to finish?
That's going to be interesting to see. At Indy, we only had 3 finishers.
This might beat that record.
This is AI, MT Vlogs and Gaming.
After that crash, the 5 is on the lead lap.
Wow.
Wow.
And Jonah's gonna head to the tail end of this field. And we're gonna head to the restart line. Green flag is back in the air. And Drew's gonna let everyone by. And look at Ray's still trying to hold up with the leader of the 20 car.
The 42 is going to try to get around him up top, just
Whoa!
full on top of it.
Oh!
And the 41 gets into him.
And
the
Jonah!
18 piles in.
Your last season winner of North Wilkesboro is involved in this one. And I don't think there's a caution. No caution for that.
Wow.
That is stupid. And that was basically a LePage and a half there. And now I think the win just got handed to Hero.
Well, we're still over halfway, so.
We still could get cautions, so yeah. But this win, if there's no cautions, it's basically Hero's win, unless Super could come out of nowhere. And look at Seth still running up front with that damage. And battle for second as Super's going to get around Green Mine. I'm going to have to search up videos most likely.
Who was the fastest lap?
Fastest lap is Super.
Wow.
By 5 thousandths over Seth. And you can see Hero is way faster than most of these guys right now. Near the back here, Riz, who caused that last wreck, is right now trying to get around Jonah in the 18 car. And right now, nothing really going on except for the battle for third now. And Seth trying to get under the 84. It looks like he will here. Oh, contact! And the 9 goes around, but saves it. And look at the 42. He still has a good shot at this.
Nathan over the radio complaining about that accident. He's out of the car, but he is definitely not happy about that one.
It looks like Super's gaining on Hero right now. And right now, look at Josh. He's going to be the decider right now. If the 5 is allowed by the 8, that may be it for Hero's lead.
Yeah.
As we're halfway into this, it looks like we should be done on time. So, yeah. But look at Green Mine right now, though. Holding on to the race lead. Well, not race lead, my bad. Third. But the 42 is on top of him. So this is going to be interesting. Will Super chase down that 20 car and take the race lead?
You know, if the 8 gets out of the way, I bet you he can.
Well, for the battle for third, Paul has chased down that 84 and is now on the bumper. Will he go for the race lead? Yes, he will. On the inside of the 84, still not clear of the 84 now. This time he should be able to clear him off the exit. He will. The 42 to third. No, it actually looks like the 20 is gaining on the 5 car right now. As of late, this has been pretty calm. We haven't had many wrecks as of late. Fastest lap right now is still the 5 car. The 20 car has not been as fast as that 5 car all day. So will that play a factor? Right now, these two drivers both have clean cars. They have no damage. So, are we going to see one of them wreck soon? TV2 right now. But you can see how much that 20 car is actually able to gain right now on the 5 car. While right now it doesn't look like the 42 is able to do much right now, as he has lost time consistently. And right now the 5 car is gonna get the draft of the 8, while the 20 car has gone way faster right now.
Yeah, the 8 has really fallen off.
And now that's going to allow the 5 car to probably get the draft from the 8 car on the straightaways. So that's going to be interesting. And the 42 is right now falling behind the 5 and the 20.
Yeah, that damage really does not help him at all.
But this is going to be interesting. If the slap car is going to bother the 5 car, will the 5 car turn in and cause a caution? Right now, Drew may go a lap down here. Another lap down, my bad. And it looks like Hero's going to put him 6 laps down here. As Hero's definitely gaining on that 25, and he's going to go around the inside. So now Super has to get around 2 lap cars if he wants to get to that 20 car now. And he's having problems with the 8 car alone. So will the 25 cause problems for the 5 car?
Yeah, this is going to get interesting.
And he's finally going to get around the 8. Finally. And he's going to get around the 25. Now he has clean air to go chase down that 20. But the 8 car going to try to get back around the 5.
Better than 8, I would go nowhere near that 5 because something bad could happen if the 5 doesn't
Big time.
give him room. And he's just going to go right at him.
And he's going to try to shove the 8. If the
5 had clean air, I bet you he could get around him, but
he has the outside, that's it. And look at this, the 41 may go another lap down and go 4 laps down here, and Jonah pretty far behind. Really, this has just became a 2-car battle for the win. So this is going to be
if we get a caution, don't count out the 42, but I mean anything else, I don't know if he's going to be able to make it back up.
He's losing time. So basically he needs a caution. Same with the 5. Unless he could get around this 8 car right here. But she's going to go to the inside. Right now it looks like we're not going to get a caution for a while, but that's interesting. Let's see, will we get one?
I want to know how close the 20 is to catching the 41.
Pretty close.
Oh, he's right on him. Okay, so this might spice up the race if the 41 can pull the same crap he did when he got into the 42. I mean,
oh, that got close.
The 8 almost turned the 5 coming out of turn 4.
And now the 42 trying to get around the 25.
Going to the 25. All the top 3 have a lap car they have to deal with right now.
Right now, the 5 has the worst one to deal with.
Yeah, really. Well, I don't know about the worst one, because the 41 took out the 42, so...
Well, now the 42 is ahead of that 25 car, and the 8 is
Let's
fast.
take a look at the leader who has caught the 41 now.
And this is still getting interesting back there.
Yeah, you see that 41 does not want to give up any time at all to the 20.
And the 41's way faster on the exit here.
Yeah, I don't know how that's possible. 41 is running what's essentially a smart car.
Literally.
And he just gets around him.
And the 8 car is still trying to get around the 5. While the 42, whoa, that's Mike. We're 3/4 of the way in, and now the 18's gonna be in the way. That's gonna be interesting.
What I think right now is I think this is about to be hell for the 5. He's gonna have 3 lappers, and the 8 doesn't even want to lift for him. So
if really needed, where it's just straight up, whoa!
Oh, the 5 got tired of him.
I cannot blame him there. Cannot blame him. And look at the 18. He's gonna go a lap down. So will we see the 18 give the 20 problems? And still not going well for the 5. Back up front. Right now it's 20 versus the 18 for a lap. And the 18's maybe going to let the 20 by, but that is actually weird to see. Coming to the inside. Contact! Near the back now. We can see Super finally got around the 8 car. And the 18 still trying to chase down the 20 car for some reason. And now the 5 car has to get around the 41. That's going to be interesting.
You see, I think this 8's about to turn the 5 here.
After seeing what happened a couple laps ago, I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah.
And the 5 car is on top of the 41 now. And they're going to send it 3 wide. That's never going to end well.
This is going to work out for the 5.
Especially with the 41's exit speed. You can see how fast that 41 is on the exit.
Yeah, I don't know how that 41 is so fast with all that.
I don't know
damage.
either. He's way better on the exit than the 5. It's just that he cannot keep that speed through the straightaway.
I don't know how that's possible right now.
And it looks like Jonah's finally off the 20 now.
Yeah, I think this 5 might get held up just enough to where the 42 might be able to make or something.
I can call the caution, just go in and do that, but this is the last call I can do it on.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't think there's a reason to.
Unless it gets horrible for anyone.
Well, that would be
where somebody gets
turned. I wouldn't call the caution. I would let them race. Yeah. 20 has earned it. He's driven out front all day.
Yeah. But if it gets to where it's where there's a wreck where it needs a caution basically and they don't call it, I'll go in. Do that quickly. This is gonna be interesting though, if the 5 car can chase down that 20 car, but it doesn't look likely. As that 20 car is 3 seconds ahead of the 5. It's basically over. If you think about it. Unless there's a caution.
Happens.
Yeah. Which we will probably see with the 8 and the 5 as with the way they're racing. And also the 18. Only 5 cars may finish on the lead lap. I need to check to see who the next lap car is. It's the 25. That's going to be interesting. Because then Super's going to have to deal with 3 lap cars. 3! That are the same pace as him. Well, 2 that are the same pace and one just super slow one. And it looks like Super's going to try to go to the inside of the 18 of Jonah. And it looks like Super's going to get around him here. If that wreck didn't happen in turn 3 with Riz and the 42, that would have been interesting to see.
Yeah.
While the 5 car has definitely cleared them, so I think he may have a shot if the 25 holds up the 20 long enough. That's basically the only way the 5 car could really chase down the 20 now. That's like the only way. And oh, contact! And into the wall goes the 25. As right now, Super doesn't have to deal with 2 lap cars for right now. He's basically home free from them. And it looks like he's going to just have to deal with the 2nd place, or the 25 just ruins him. And right now, look at the 41 and the 42 back here, battling for some reason.
For the 42, I would turn him.
If he wants any shot at it, for the 5 and himself.
Well, I would just turn him because he wrecked him, but, you know.
But he's going to let him, the 41 let him by there.
Yeah. That 5 is continuing to reel in the number 20 car.
But I don't think he's going to get there. We have 6 to go. And this is going to be done right on time, too.
Yeah, really.
Like, basically right on point, too. So, Hero's going to have to deal with the 84. And the 9, maybe, by the end of this.
How is that 84 still running on the lead lap?
So, I don't know. Don't ask me.
It's crazy.
But the 42 is not going to go back-to-back at North Wilkesboro.
Yeah, it's essentially over at this point, even if there is a caution.
Yeah. Basically, they're going to have to hope that the 20 makes a huge mistake, like gets sideways off the exit and has to slow enough to where they can chase him down.
Yeah, I don't think that's possible, though.
Unless the 84 and the 9 give him problems, but I don't think he's going to want to battle with them. He's just going to probably run the safe route here.
If I was the 20, I would just start backing it down.
He has a big enough lead anyway.
Yeah.
So this really only like 9 drivers are going to get points this race. Only 9.
That's crazy.
Big time. And it's the white flag. The 20s won it. Through 3 and 4. Hero Dragon 17. Out of turn number 4. He's going to win North Wilkesboro. Super second.
Wow, what a race.
Josh, a lap down. Whoa! Whoa, God. Paul gets 3rd, while the 25 and the 18 made contact ahead of him. And what is Jonah doing there? That was stupid. And that's really our finish here to North Wilkesboro. Thank you guys for watching this race. See you guys next time.